Welcome to Camo's Mirror, where we look in the mirror at ourselves and the world around us. I'm your host, Camo, and as always, I'm thrilled to have you join us for another engaging and thought-provoking conversation. Before we get started, let me remind you, this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. If you're looking for personalized advice, be sure to consult certified professionals. Now let's get to it. The title of today's episode is The Collaboration Code: Building Stronger Work Relationships. Today, we're diving deep into how fostering collaboration can lead to better results, stronger workplace relationships, and even impact the bottom line. We'll share tips on breaking down silos and working together more effectively. To help us unpack this, we're joined by our resident subject matter expert, Solomon. Solomon, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Camo. It's great to be here again. Collaboration is a topic I'm really passionate about, and I think our audience will find this discussion both timely and practical.
Let's jump right in, Solomon. Why do you think collaboration is so crucial in today's work environment?
Great question, Camo. At its core, collaboration is about synergy, bringing diverse perspectives, strengths, and expertise together to achieve something greater than any one person could accomplish alone. In today's fast-paced and interconnected world, problems are becoming more complicated, and solutions require input from multiple disciplines. For instance, think about a large-scale project. If marketing doesn't communicate with product development, or if finance isn't aligned with operations, silos form. These silos stifle innovation, slow down progress, and can even lead to costly mistakes. But when collaboration is prioritized, teams become more aligned. People build trust, creativity flourishes, and businesses can achieve better outcomes, both in terms of productivity and profitability.
You mentioned trust, and I think that's key. So often, collaboration doesn't happen because people are hesitant to share information or ideas. How do you think organizations can overcome this?
That's an excellent point. A lack of trust often stems from poor communication, a fear of judgment, or unclear roles. Organizations can overcome this by fostering a culture of psychological safety, a concept popularized by Harvard professor Amy Edmondson. Psychological safety means creating an environment where people feel comfortable speaking up, sharing ideas, and even admitting mistakes without fear of retaliation or embarrassment. When leaders encourage open dialogue and show vulnerability themselves, it sets the tone for the entire team.
Let's talk about results. Can you share an example, Solomon, of how fostering collaboration impacted an organization's bottom line, without naming names, of course?
Absolutely, Camo. I'll give you a classic scenario. A company was struggling because departments were working in silos. Sales blamed marketing for not delivering quality leads. Marketing blamed product development for not keeping them updated on features. Meanwhile, customer service was left scrambling to address the gaps. The turning point came when leadership stepped in and implemented cross-departmental project teams. They created regular check-ins, defined shared goals, and emphasized accountability. Over time, these teams not only resolved the existing friction but began to innovate together. The result: higher customer satisfaction, streamlined operations, and a measurable increase in revenue. More importantly, team morale improved because people felt heard, understood, and empowered.
That's powerful. It's amazing how aligning teams and breaking down silos can impact the human side of work, not just the numbers. Solomon, for someone listening who wants to improve collaboration in their own team, what are 3 actionable tips you'd recommend?
Great question. Here are 3 practical strategies. 1. Start with clear goals and shared purpose. When teams understand why they're working together and what success looks like, it's easier to align their efforts. Define goals up front and ensure everyone understands their role in achieving them. 2. Leverage technology. Tools like Slack, Trello, or Asana can make communication and project management seamless. Technology removes barriers, especially in remote or hybrid work environments. 3. Encourage team-building activities. Collaboration doesn't happen overnight. Schedule activities where people can bond, whether it's brainstorming sessions, team lunches, or workshops. These interactions build trust, which is the foundation for effective teamwork.
Those are great tips, and I love that they apply to small teams, big organizations, and even volunteer groups.
Absolutely. Collaboration isn't limited to the workplace. It's a mindset and skill set that benefits any group striving for a common goal.
As we wrap up, Solomon, any final words for our listeners?
Yes. Remember that collaboration is a process, not a one-time action. It requires commitment, communication, and a willingness to adapt. The best teams understand that working together is about adding to each other's strengths, not competing to be right. So take a step back, identify where silos exist in your work or personal life, and start building those bridges.
I love that. Collaboration is truly about progress and growth. That's all for today's episode of Camo's Mirror. A huge thank you to Solomon for sharing such insightful and practical advice. If you found value in today's conversation, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this podcast. And we'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment with your biggest takeaway or tip for fostering collaboration. Until next time, keep looking in the mirror and reflecting on how you can make a difference, both for yourself and the world around you. I'm Camo, and I'll see you next time. Take care.